Hello there everyone, my name is Clink and welcome back to Dark Souls 2. Today we are going to finish up No Man's Wharf. We got the boat there and we got the shortcut, but we didn't fight the boss. So my goal is to do that today and probably defeat the boss of Lost Bastille. So now that we've got a few levels on us, let's go back over to No Man's Wharf just to go take out the boss. This will only take the first couple minutes of this video. Kind of like how the old Dragon Slayer only took the first few minutes of the last one. Kind of weird that I'm doing that for a couple videos. But I think I'll probably get everything back into order by the end of the next part, hopefully. Because I'm hoping to take down the first Lord, basically, in the next video. And get the Primal Bonfire that is at the end of Lost Bastille. And woo, I'm probably gonna take some damage here. See if I can't kill this guy. There we go. Oh, I need to be human. Crap. All right, let's do that real quick. I forgot about that. Because we're gonna summon Lucatiel for this boss. It's not a stupid hard boss, I would say, but I mainly wanted to continue Lucatiel's questline. So, actually, I don't need the rest of the bonfire to become human, do I? But do I get my health back when I use the humanity? I don't. You know, it's fine though. It's fine. I'll just use the flask and eat it. The only downside to humanity in this game, or that is the big downside, you don't get health back and you can only use one, so you can't use it as a last resort healing item like you could in Dark Souls 1. But we have life gems in this game, so it doesn't really matter that much anyways. So many enemies just hanging off the edge here, and the spear is like the worst weapon to use to try to kill them before they get up here. That item's probably not anything important, so I'm not gonna worry about it. There we go, that's what I've been trying to do. Yeah, here's Lucatiel's summon sign, so we'll go ahead and summon her. If you go down that dock right there, you can talk to an NPC that'll be a mage. He's your main sorcerer NPC for the game. I don't have the intelligence to get him to go back to Majula, so I'm not going to talk to him for now. I might eventually put a few points into intelligence later on in the game, just to get him to move back. But that probably won't be around till around the time I'm doing the DLC, honestly, so I'm not even going to worry about it for now. Let's go ahead and kill this guy. We got another one of these from Lost Bastille. Oh, wow, there's so many enemies right here. Jeez. I forgot how many enemies there were right here. Alright, let's protect Lucatiel at all costs. She's precious. A lot of enemies on this little boat. Yeah, the boss is underneath us on the boat, which is crazy. Let's go ahead and use another life gem. Should be fine. Can't open any of these chests. And if you're a pyromancer, this is where you'll be able to get your first... Or if you want to become a pyromancer, but you didn't get it at the start, this is where you can get your first pyromancy glove, is right after this boss. Yeah, this is the Flexile Sentry. This is an interesting boss just because it can attack from both sides. So if you can't really like strafe around to the back of it, but it can only attack from one side at a time. So if you fight this in multiplayer, or say with an NPC summon, you can really go quite far in this fight pretty quick. The main thing to worry about is the arena will actually slowly flood. So you will have inhibited movement the longer you're fighting. So you want to try to get this fight over with as fast as you possibly can. But thankfully Lucatiel is going to be here to tank a lot of hits for us. So I don't really have to go through too much healing. And this should finish it off. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, not too hard of a boss, especially if you bring Lucatiel along. Good job, Lucatiel. You're the GOAT. Love you. And now we can get on out of here. That's No Man's Wharf pretty much done. And we can mess around some more in the Lost Bastille, because Lost Bastille is actually a really large area. I could not do the boss today if I want to, which maybe I won't. We'll see. Oh, this is where the cutscene plays. Okay. But you can make it really short if you want, because like at the tower part, we could just go straight over to the boss. But there's a lot of stuff we could explore from the section that we're going to right now. It's really weird how there's two ways to get to Lost Bastille. You really only have to take one of them. And I mean, there's benefits to going both routes. You get more souls, which is always good. You just get a whole lot more levels. I mean, I'm already level 60 for crying out loud. Granted, you know, 30 of those levels were all just dumped into adaptability, but still, that's a lot of levels for so early on in the game, considering this is only part 6 of this playthrough. I got a few more of these guys just chilling out down here. We'll go ahead and take them out. Bonk. Is there a third? Nope. Let's go on up. And we got some extra souls from the boss. We got the boss's soul. We're going to be getting a few more levels, I guess, which at this point I'm going to get endurance up to 20. And then I think it's finally going to be time to start leveling up my dexterity and maybe a little bit of strength. Because I'd like to just be doing more damage from scaling on my weapons at the pretty soon. Because our spear is still really good for right now. Don't get me wrong. It's already +6. It's melting through enemies. But I would like to, you know, get a couple of enhancements. And there it is. Yeah, there's our bonfire. I don't remember if any of these other cells actually have anything in them. I don't think so. Yeah, this is still the Lost Bastille. That is actually the other area, by the way, that's around here. That is Sinner's Rise. Our ultimate goal is going to be to get down below there. You can't really see it from here, though. But let's go over to Majula real quick and do the usual of leveling up. So I already consumed the boss soul for an extra 6k. Figure I'll save a few seconds by just cutting straight to the leveling. So I guess I didn't really need to use the boss soul quite yet, and I didn't really want to keep talking to the Emerald Herald. How much is this worth? This is worth 2k. Yeah, all right, we'll do that. We'll use the Proud Knight soul. Gain another level right now.
Seek lest.
And using any spare souls you have on life gems is definitely a good idea. I just don't really feel the need to do so right now. So let's warp back over to the exile holding cells, because I'd like to do a few things over here. There's a couple of extra little tidbits to wander around through over here, I think. I'm not going to go through all of it, but I'm going to at least poke around a little bit, because why not, you know? A lot of enemies in this section, though. You want to be kind of careful around here. But I can't help but feel like there's a... Is there an item down there? No. Which that guy's always annoyed me. You can't really get to him with a melee weapon. That I've missed, like, a healing item or something related to the Estus Flask, at least. Yeah, this little area here is kind of scary, because guess what? Where is it? Where is it? You can also hit this a bunch. There he is. I might die. Holy crap. Alright, let's run over here. But guess what? Guess what this is? Oh my god! Oh my god, Pursuer, please go away. That's right, this is the McDuff bonfire. Oh my god, there's dogs back there. That's right, I forgot about that. Holy crap, please don't kill me. Are we good? We're good to heal. We are good to heal. That's a dog right there. Never mind. That was risky. Okay, let's... This got very chaotic very, very quickly. Okay, there we go. Yeah, these guys up here, you can just knock them down off their high towers. They ain't nothing special. I thought there was something of interest, like, actually down here, but I guess it really just goes over to the other. Oh, wait. No, 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 no. I was right. There's a healing item here. It's over here, I think. I think it's just back this way. I'm hoping I'm right about this. Yeah, there we go. Estus Flash Shard. Perfect. All right. That alone makes everything here worth it. And now we have Macduff's Bonfire, which is really the closest one to the boss and probably has the least amount of enemies to fight to get to the boss. We also got a Fragrant Branch of Yore last time, which is going to be very, very beneficial. And I would like for you to... Oh, man, you missed. You idiot. Well, I guess you were kind of smart, I guess, for you, but I wanted you to help me out. Let's go ahead and do some dodging. There we go. And I want to go back over this way. All right, yeah, you can throw your fireball. It's not really going to get you anywhere. So, this is not a Fragrant Branch of Yore spot in the vanilla game, but it is in Scholar of the First Sin. And the spear is probably not the best weapon for this part, but it's fine. It'll be okay. Yeah, like, it can still be a decent weapon for this part because of that sweep. But yeah, you'll need a Fragrant Branch of Yore to go through this door, and this is how you get to the boss. There might be another way to get to it, and I just forgot, but this is the way I always go. So this is the way we are going. Hello, sir. Bonk. Yeah, you gotta wait a while. So this is where the area gets kind of tough, actually, because you're going to step in here, and you are going to get assaulted by 10 different enemies all at once. Yay. We love Dark Souls 2 sometimes when it comes to enemy placements. Which it would be like this whether you're playing Scholar of the First Sin or the vanilla version on this one, so... just be ready to go through some durability, but you can always just close the door in their face if you want to. Which, that's always funny. Is there more, is the question. So if we go down, we can get to some other stuff, but I want to go this way. Oh, hello. Can you summon Lucatiel for this boss? Or is this the only summon for this one? I forget. But we're going to summon Felicia the Brave. Random NPC. You do want to be quick with this one because that is a small summon sign. And a small summon sign means they're only going to be in your world for 5 minutes, I do believe. There's another enemy to my left. Or not. Oh, there's one. Hello. Bye-bye. Is there a summon sign for Lucatiel anywhere? No, I would think it would be right here. So we're going to go on ahead and fight the boss of this area. This is a slightly difficult fight. In fact, this is probably the boss that killed one of my friends on his first playthrough more than any other. The Ruin Sentinels. The main reason for that is there's 3 of them. And this just got a lot more interesting now that Felicia has fallen down here. So usually you would want to keep one up on that platform and fight it until the second one arrives. But that's not going to happen for us this time around. And Felicia's kind of getting demolished here. So we need to just aggressively whittle down one of them. But yeah, as you can see, this fight gets out of hand very, very fast. So we are going to try our best here to not get obliterated. But that first one falling down really screwed me over, probably. I really need Felicia to be alive. Is this the one that... Okay, no, it's... Oh my god, I don't know which one has the lowest health bar. Because once you're down here, you're not going back up. That's the other thing. Oh, no, that's not the one with the low health bar either. Wish there was a way to differentiate these 3, but there really isn't. Yeah, I'm probably gonna have to die here. This might actually be an easier fight solo for me. As counterintuitive as that sounds. Yeah, Felicia's been vanquished. Because there's just no good way to fight these guys once you're in this kind of situation here. Like, I can unlock and try to go for some hits, but when you've got 3 enemies attacking you all at once, there's nothing good that comes from it. I really don't want to waste a bunch of life gems, so I think I'll just have to take my death here, unfortunately. Alright, I've summoned Felicia again. I'm gonna go on ahead and use another life gem. I've brought radiant life gems, or I have them equipped this time. These are just a better life gem, really. But the goal is prioritize damage as much as possible on the one up here before anything can happen. That is the goal. Because I'm telling you, you kill one of them, you win, basically. Kind of. I mean, you still got to be kind of careful, but, you know, your life is definitely going to be much, much easier the moment you've gotten one of them down. Because here's the thing, so the second one will jump up. You don't want to be near the ledge there, because when it jumps up, it'll damage you. It's going to attack you. Because that other one over there is going to take a while to get up here. So we are going to wait. Or not. It looks like Felicia's not. I might just let Felicia do what she wants for a little bit. Actually, no, I won't. I changed my mind. We're going to hope that I can aggro one while Felicia fights the other. Plans change mid-battle all the time, and this is certainly one of those cases. Why won't you attack me? I just realized you threw your shield away. I didn't know you guys could do that, honestly. Oh, I didn't even think about how low my durability is right now. Holy crap, dude. This is bad. Ooh. Oh, I got the repair powder off at least. Okay. Felicia's fine for now on health. Yeah, this is definitely one of those bosses. It's a very large difficulty spike in comparison to what you fought up to this point in the game. It's your first multi-enemy boss of Dark Souls 2, which there will be plenty more of, honestly. And it's really not even a good fight, really. Like, it's not... There's not very many good multi-enemy bosses in the Souls games, in my opinion. And Dark Souls 2 has the most of them. And it also has the worst ones. Well, actually, I might give that title to Elden Ring. Okay, let's hope that it's not aggroed onto me. No, it's not. We're good. We're fine. I'm gonna go on ahead and heal up again. Alright, so Felicia's gone. There we go. Okay. Whew. That's Ruin Sentinels beaten, at least. We won't have to fight them again. And that's a big payout, especially considering we still have their boss soul, too. And yeah, that just, like, tears through durability, because I pretty much did the minimum stuff I could do. And there's some illusory walls around here, if you want to use those. But we have a bonfire, which is amazing. So hopefully in the next part, we'll be making our way to the first primal bonfire. I might not make it all the way over there, but I hopefully will. Once again, we're going to use our boss soul for more money. Another 6,000. You would think we'd be getting more than 6,000 from the souls by now. But hey, this is another 6 levels. Level 69, very nice. 20 endurance, 20 vigor. And we'll go ahead and use this. I should have used this before, really. But we're in a pretty good position right now, I would say. So I guess with that, I'll go on ahead and end this one here, and I will be seeing you guys next time, where we'll hopefully be lighting our first primal bonfire. Bye-bye!